guys, today we are going to talk about blending a smoky eye. I know I did a bronze smoky eye the other day, but I do know how difficult it is sometimes to blend black smoky eye. So we are going to do a little bit of a dark brown base on top of a primer, and then we're going to add in the black to show you how to achieve this look. So this is the MAC Soft Ochre paint pot. Put this all over your lid. So this will help people who are asking about creasing, product not staying on, and this really does the trick. So they have all different types of primers. It's really just getting adjusted to what you like best. And then also less is more for this, so that it's kind of just a thin little layer, kind of protecting the oils and everything from your natural lid so that your shadow won't crease and so that everything will stay in place. Just gonna go in. You can bring it all the way up. Make sure you get the inner corners. Thin layer. You can always set this with a powder too, if you'd like. So the key to a dark smoky eye is a brown base. So oftentimes when you use a black eyeshadow, it kind of turns out grayish, it's hard to blend. So if you have a dark brown base underneath that, that's really gonna help you to blend your smoky eye. So we're gonna start with, I'm doing my eyes first because a lot of fallout can happen through this, so it's kind of easier to do your eyes and then go ahead and do your face. So we're going to use the Proof is in the Puddin' by Beauty Bakerie. We're going to go in with this medium brown shade here. Always dust off the extra on your brush too. So we're going to go in and apply this all over the lid. I probably will have to go a little bit darker too, with a darker brown. All over, up into the crease. So I have smaller set eyes, so typically if I was going to do a smoky eye, it's like the version of the last video I did because I don't want my eyes to look smaller, but I'm going to show you how to do a real true smoky eye with the black on your lids. So starting with that brown, this one's a little bit more of an orangey brown. So I'm going to go back in with another type of brown too. We're going to use, let's see, I'm going to go in with the Nude Huda palette. She has some of the best colors. I'm going to go in with a deeper brown to start here. Once again, all over the lid, so this is helping give me a base for the black to go on. Using a fluffy brush, blending is key, small circular motions, sweeping motions. So this will give us a good base for the black. Now I'm going in with the MAC Holiday palette. And I'm going to use, there's two blacks on here. There's a shimmer and a matte. I'm going to start with the matte and add the shimmer on top. So for this, I'm going to use a flat brush to apply this product. This will press it on instead of sweeping it on and having a big black eye, and we don't want that. So this, I'm going to press, press, press. Keep pressing. This is going to take a few minutes to keep pressing and blending, so we'll fast forward through this part. Just bear with me here. So this can start to look a little dull, and that's why I'm going to go back in with the sparkly black to give it more pop and depth. But for now, the blending takes a little bit of time, so we're just going to press this on. Then I'm going to go back in with the brown that we used. I'm going to go in with a little bit more of a reddish brown and mix a medium tone brown. And just really blend this out. And then go back in for more black. Smoky eyes don't have to be perfect either. That's why they're called a smoky eye. It's supposed to be a little messy. Blending, blending, blending. It's supposed to be a romantic look and not perfectly precise. So I'm just going back in and blending this together. I'm gonna add in a little bit to my brow to give it a little bit of a pop and a highlight. And then we're gonna do lashes today, so that's gonna be fun. We are going to do eyeliner, and I chose a different type of the Eyeko. This is that's where I draw the line, Eyeko. So it's a little bit of a fatter liquid. So I'm gonna go over here, split this camera so I can see. And then we'll go back in and touch it up once we put the lashes on. And we can even kind of smudge that out too. So I'm gonna go in with the Ardel-demi Whispies. You can reuse these too. I try, you know, if you put mascara on sometimes with them, they can get a little sticky. I would suggest taking them off at night before you go to bed. And I always like to measure them to my eye, so that you might have to trim them down. So we're just gonna put this. So I haven't glued it on yet, but see how that comes out too far? So I wanna go back and measure it. So this one definitely comes out too far on my eye, so we're gonna have to trim it down. Well, maybe not. But I always, before I add the glue, I like to measure it to the lid. Eyelashes are so fun. I wish that I could wear them every day. I mean, I could, but I'm more of a natural makeup look. I started with Bobbi Brown. She taught me a lot when I started at a Macy's counter. Oh gosh, I don't even know. 10 years ago. I might mainly do weddings and that kind of stuff, so these darker looks I don't typically do. Okay, so lashes definitely take practice. I'm gonna close my eyes and do this real quick. So that's gonna take a minute to dry. I like to start in the center and then press the sides down. Like I said, this takes a little bit of practice if you haven't worn fake lashes before. And I use the Duo glue. It comes on white, but you can get it in black, clear. I just always have liked the white one, and then it dries clear. So don't be worried if you see a little bit of white. So now that the lashes are on, we're gonna let those dry, and I'm gonna do my face. So I already have the Rodan Fields Pore Primer on my face. So we're gonna go in with the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation. Okay, now that the eyelashes have dried, we're gonna go in with the Eyeko-mascara and blend my natural lashes with the false lashes. You can also go over the eyeliner on top if you feel like you need to blend it out a little bit. And then for a little bit more touch of a finish, we're going to go back in with that darker brown just to blend this out more. Give it more of a full effect. There we go. And do a little bit on the bottom, and then we'll add some mascara on the bottom. And that is how to blend a smoky eye. Thank you so much.